Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Mind Over Magic. This video was recorded from my stream, so if you want to catch me live, check my Twitch link down in the description. And now, enjoy the video. That's not ideal. This is horrifying. We need ice flowers. Our windows depend on that. This is okay. But yeah, we're going to struggle building tier 2 ones until we have the farms. No, I need to do one harvest limit. Use harvest limit. Let's say... I'm going to say 600. Probably should be higher. Okay. And actually we don't need these ones. Just don't. But we need to get rid of these ones. We have to be very careful now. We really don't have a lot of storage or a place to put the storage. So right now we just need to limit what we get to be actually what we need and not more. Now I'm going to do priority 4 on the beds. We don't need it to be 5, but we need it to be done today. Why is this one so far behind? And yeah, we don't have quilted anymore, so things are dirty. Moving things is not working. So we don't have enough haulers. Waiting on resources. We do have the resources, right? We do. We absolutely do. Let's do 200. I was wondering if I should graduate them immediately, we'll hire them immediately. Or wait until they all can graduate. This is not great. So maybe we do have to fight. I would have to bring 2 of them. That is even less ideal. Yeah, I don't love it. I really don't like this. Now, question is, do I use Luna? Because Luna can hit 2 at a time. But she doesn't have a lot of HP. And the answer is absolutely. Just do that. I think it will be fine. And I really hope it is. Okay. That will not kill. That was awesome. Earth armor is not going to matter. They attack in AoE, so that's kind of pointless. That's not a lot. That will kill. Good. That was not enough to level them. They are really close though. Like, I can do either of these two very easily. That's not gonna be a problem. Tending, however, it's a bit more of a problem. Oops. I was not queuing them. Okay, I'll let him do recreation and dinner. Same for Lucretia. Tomorrow morning, Lucretia will... She will spend the whole day dancing, basically. I would do it at night if I just wanted to graduate her. But I want to hire her, so I don't want her in a bad mood. Okay. Tend. And tend. And tend. We have 2 cross. I'm going to do priority 5. Where are you going? Do it. Can we? Oh yeah, now it has the fences. So maybe it was because there was stuff inside? Okay. And we need... It's outdoor... feeding trough. That puts us in a very delicate position. We don't have a lot of wormwood. We are going to build those two. Okay, so did she finish tending? Yes. So again, they eat, they do recreation. And now Lucretia is going to... spend the rest of her day basically doing that. 6 hours. Cool. I think we actually don't need to move it. Oh, she leveled already. I still want her to do this. Because since we are going to hire her, I do want her to get the extra experience for from the challenge when... Oh, it's because she's already full, so once she hits full, because her schedule tells her otherwise, she moves on to do other stuff. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's hire them. Oh, we can't. So why could we hire the first one, but we cannot hire anymore? Assembly hall, auditorium, or great hall? So basic room with 7 luxury. I think this one can be. It is public. It is not elevated. But yeah, it will work. But it will block movement as well. Unless... This is going to be really awkward. What we do, what we must, right? Oh, no, it will not work. We could use a bridge at the end. But we would need supports. So I do not want to do that. Do we have any other room? No. That absolutely sucks. And it would be fine because they would be able to walk this way if it weren't for this. But this exists. Okay. Let's try to do it this way. That's okay. Can they get up there? Looks like it. I'm not sure this will work though. Well, yeah, of course not. I'm not convinced this is going to work. At least we are protected from the storm. Yeah, but this isn't. This also very much isn't. Abigail, please, please, build. Oh, come on. Okay, we got that. That might be good enough. It's not complaining. Okay, we want the dark, the water, and the air. I'll mark it. Okay, it needs rat feed. What exactly is rat feed? Bitter rice and gadberries. That means we need to get on the gadberries. Basically ASAP. And that is honeyed gruel, but that is not. I guess I need the dragon walk. Yeah. I do need the dragon walk. Okay, so one by one. Let's focus our problems, okay? Everyone go to sleep. It's weird, it's playing the sounds for both. Not sure I will push. Maybe I should. And yeah, I'm going to build the relic room on top. So, right there. Maybe even lower, since this doesn't need a lot of space and the relic room... Never mind, the relic room does need a lot of space. Yeah. I don't know what to put in there. Okay, people. We're pushing. That's a lot of wormwood. But let's push. While they are doing that, we're going to come to priorities, and for Jackling, we're going to put quilting at 2. Warding is a 3. And I guess teaching is next. We're doing a heat wave. And nothing is growing there anymore. Okay, that's a lot of rots. An absolute ton of rats. Okay. Higher. We are going to hire... this one. Good. And before they go... Oh! Oh, I did not know that. So, a bit of a background. I've never had this many teachers. So I did not know. But this was a thing. Okay, that is not great. Um, mm, 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 mm. What do we do? What do we do? I could just graduate them and wait and hire the next batch. An auditorium is public and elevated. That means it needs to be accessible from the bottom and the top. Or twice from the top or twice from the bottom, I guess. Not entirely sure about that. That's a decent amount of luxury for us. And impressive, which we have none. It's not a terrible issue, we can just get something. Like the solemn brazier, it's fine. It is a lot of luxury. So tell you what, we are going to graduate for now. I'm glad I took the water and not the air. Not that the air is bad, we need someone that does assembly. But water can do healing and potions, which I would argue we need more. Oh, we're done. What was that? Am I blind? We will use the paths eventually, but right now I do want things to grow. Since we don't have all of the farms for them. And I don't remember if they can walk through or not. But I am pretty sure that they can tend from far enough, so Let's do it this way. Again, it's not an issue because we have more rice than we need. Okay, so let me pause. And we're going to think a couple things that we need to get ready. Here. Construction. Now, the Levantine has been doing some really good work. What we're going to do is... I'm not entirely sure, but maybe something like this? That right there is floating. And that right there is floating too. But it is supported there. So, that one. Okay. On top of that, we have until here. That would be our room on top. We could use this whole thing. And I think that's fine. This should be enough for what it is. So, tell you what, I need to take a break. Okay. I'll be out for probably 10 minutes. I'll keep this in mind. This is probably going to be the ritual room, considering what we need from it. Let me check before I go. What do we need for the relics? That's not relics. This is relics. We need silent and towered. Silent is just null out rooms. That's super easy. Oh, not that easy. No rituals. I was planning to do it on top of the ritual room. So that is not an option. Unless we do a middle room in the middle. Like a corridor thing. I guess that would be good for the future as well, to get room transport. And it needs to be towered. Not adjacent to walls or rooms to the left, right, or above. But it can have rooms on the bottom. So I guess that's fine. Let me map it out. Let me real quick come here. That is not ideal, but we do have supports. Again, not the best supports, but we do have supports. Okay, they are not enough. But we can do... Oh, that collides. I mean, we can use the external door, the external ones. It is exterior after all. Oh, and that will be inside. So wait. I'm getting confused. That will be a problem on this floor anyway. So that we're going to keep. This is floor. I do not think we have anywhere we can do an access point. I think an access point needs foundations. So that probably would work with a bridge. Nope. Nope, it won't. So I need to figure out how to access this room. We could probably do it from here, but then we're eating onto this ranch. Which is not ideal. But, okay. Room. No. And we need something in between. The ritual room and the relic room. But this feels like it's too much for a buffer. So what do I do with this space or half of this space? If we even go for this. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to take the break. Let's see if when I come back I have my head is a bit clearer. And I can find how the heck we handle all of this. Okay. See you in about 10 minutes, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, we're back. Let me do the research first, because I'm going to completely forget that we need to do it. I'm going to start with brains. I don't think we're going to use these ones. But we are going to use these ones. What else do we have? This is a lot of honey drop. Way more than we have access to. And this is going to take too long. Like, too many man hours to justify. This is for the shutter. This is everything but wolves. Oh, and ravens. Wolves and ravens. Yeah. That is way too far. These we could kind of do, I guess, but it is only humans in PV fights. If we add a few more... It's Wolfkin too, but I don't think it's worth pursuing right now. That is going to be useful decently soon. So is that. And so is that. In fact, I'm not sure if we should go directly for this. This might be a mistake. Why can I not move it? Okay. This gives you... It is useful, but it's not immediately useful. We do need the decorations. Like ASAP. In fact, I'm going to push that first, because we can get it faster. Yeah. We don't need to move fast yet. So the hallway runner and the brooms are not a priority. Let's see what we can do. So what I've been thinking is, I think this size is fine. This room, we will probably want to double up once we have enough relics. I'm not sure if this is too big or not. It potentially is. But yeah, I'm going to build the columns here. And what we're going to do is do a double floor. To separate those rooms. So technically they are not connected. That will meet the requirements of this room. This room is now way smaller than I want it to be. But if need be, we can just do one more size taller. Now we need to decide which side is going to take the stairs and how to access it. Which, let me save. I'm not sure that we can do it easily in any way. My best bet is that this can potentially work. If we do that there, and we do the stairs. Well, now it's not gonna work because it doesn't have the ground. I guess that does work in general. And I think it's worth trying it. That is what I think. I have no other ideas of how we could do this. Well, that's not entirely true. I guess we could do this a normal wall and do stairs and then just a single floor and a bridge. But I think that's kind of stupid. As long as they can walk past, I'm fine with it. So let's see how this works. If it works, we need to start processing more iron, because that ate all of our iron. Luckily, now we can produce it, so it's not that big of an issue. Oh. And I forgot to assign priorities. So I guess that's fine. I'm going to get a batch of rats. And keep a population of 8. We're not going to eat them, we always want to process them. But yeah, all of the sudden, now that we have someone quilting and maintaining our quilted population, now we have haulers, so the ghost can do stuff. And just things are working better. Yeah, and as a player now, I have way lower workload. Because now some of the things are automated. We still need to get the farms, but it is what it is. Right now, we cannot afford them. I also don't know where they're going, which might be a problem. Probably here. That means that we expand this way for the other rooms. I guess it's an option.